Right, well, it's AFC Wimbledon Volunteers Day 2016. We have with us young Tom Lewis, 9 years old, of the Stadium Clean-Up Committee. We have Mark Lewis as well of the Stadium Clean-Up Committee and sometimes media contributor. And of course Dennis Lowndes of AFC Wimbledon Ladies and Girls and pitch maintenance as well. Another fantastic day we've got here, and we're going, Mark. And how did you become involved with Wimbledon initially, and what have you done over the years helping as a volunteer?
Initially, I was part of the groups that first came together with regards to anyone and everyone who wanted to help out. So I was part of the first people that used to sell kits and merchandise on the stage in the back bar. Since then, obviously, as and when the club shop was put together, as part of that group. As my children were a little bit younger, then I took a back step from that and tried to do a little bit more behind the scenes, doing some match reports to South London Press on behalf of the team. So my children get a little bit bigger, then we try and do other stuff as and when we can, and most recently with the Stadium Clean-Up Group in the summers to try and make everything look a little bit better and a little bit cleaner and a little bit smarter.
Excellent. Dennis, your association with Wimbledon goes back a very long way, you and your family as well. Tell us about that.
Yes, we came basically from AFC Wimbledon start with the trials at Wimbledon Common, picking players with Terry Eames, developing the whole club basically, and then obviously spent the time for the first 5 years as kit man, and then struggled on with that and developed then the ladies and girls section in a bigger way, which we've now become a much stronger organisation, running 12 teams, running from the age of under 11 up to the ladies, and the ladies have had a fantastic year. The whole club has. Every age group's in a Surrey Cup final, and the ladies obviously got to their cup final, also won the league, got promotion, and now basically we're going to cup finals all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, it's a fantastic story. What motivated you to want to become a volunteer with Wimbledon though?
Basically because the club is within my blood. I've been with us since about the age of 5, 6. So 60 odd years of watching Wimbledon and being in the background with the old kit man, Neil, and everybody else as youngsters. Neil Hardley, I used to take them around to the matches, and all the young youth team players going up to places like Norwich with lots of good coaches, and really being part of the club. It is a family club, and we just grow from day to day.
Absolutely. Mark, same story for you as well, family affair with young Tom there?
Completely, I'd echo everything that Dennis just said. My dad took me down to Plough Lane when I was 8, December 77, and went right through obviously, and then later on in the years with myself developing my, getting married and having my own family. All of us now season ticket holders. My wife, our daughter and our 2 boys, and they're all down at the games and wanted to come to away games and chart exactly which away games they've been all around the season and all around the country, and just taking a great pride in it. Most recently my dad was at a game again with us, and it was generation after generation, as the t-shirt says in the club shop.
Tom, let's bring you in. You weren't influenced by Dad in any way, were you?
Well, I was, technically yes, because I was quite small when I went first to the game, a bit small mostly. So, but yeah, I probably was influenced by Dad mostly.
And tell us about the story, because last year you got involved in doing a bit of the stadium painting as well. You're kind of proud of that?
Yeah, I just wanted to help out, and I wanted to go to this Volunteers Away Day. Excellent.
Dennis, give us an idea of a typical match day for you, or a week for you, because you must give so many hours for the club, yeah?
Yeah. Basically, match day is get to the ground early as I can, and then get onto the pitch and actually work on the pitch. Obviously, this season's been very difficult with the pitch, having so many games on it. The pitch has become very, very bobbly, so we've had to do a lot of infilling on the pitch. But it's actually held up quite well. But the sooner we get a ground where we haven't got to have 2 teams using it and the 54 games being played on it, must help the surface in the long run. But there's lots to do around the ground. We have to tidy up everywhere to make certain the pitch is right. Nets. This year we've actually got the nets sponsored by WUP, who helped pay. That's why we've now got yellow and blue nets, which I obviously ordered and got that all installed. The ladies and girls section takes hours during the week because you've got games to organise and develop. On like this Sunday, give you a classic. We've got 2 cup finals to go to. Plus, I'm off to watch my granddaughter now, who plays for the under-12s. So next season, all being well, Lily's going to come along and do the trials. So we'll have 2 granddaughters hopefully playing for AFC as well.
That's an excellent story. Mark, just take us through, because I mean, it's great to catch up with so many people here who are volunteers throughout the club. It's a really strong army of volunteers we have throughout the ranks, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what I really like is, as we said, that it really is a family affair and a family atmosphere. And also, there are a lot of people that know me personally just because I've helped out, and I know a lot of them. And if you asked me what their actual names were, I probably wouldn't necessarily know them. But that doesn't really matter. What matters is that we are all kindred spirits, totally diverse in terms of our backgrounds and how we've come to be Wimbledon fans. But that's what we are. We're Wimbledon fans. We're part of everything. We're all looking forward to the individual game today, looking forward to the opportunities we have moving forward as a club with a new ground, hopefully, as Dennis has been mentioning. And it means that people like my children and the next generation, obviously, they feel so much more welcome. My daughter isn't the world's biggest football fan, but she's really enthusiastic about potentially helping out with programme selling next season. Which is just another opportunity where we can help each other, and the benefits of that are there for all to see.
It's part of what makes this club so unique, isn't it, having this volunteer army, and it's important we kind of keep up this tradition. Would you both agree?
Completely, 100%. Yeah.
We need to grow it as well. I think there's still lots of opportunities out there to get more people involved, and I think we should really push that as a club to get more volunteers, because we need it. The financials are still very hard, and if we do get promotion this year, it's going to be even harder. So I think we do need to get more and more volunteers and get more work from them.
Absolutely. It's good to see sort of the whole board of directors down here today, and Ian McNay as well, who constantly supports this day. He supported it again this year, so it's good his involvement, isn't it?
Fantastic.
Yeah, particularly generous again. But what it all shows is that the club and the board members themselves are understanding. Some of them are here with their own families as well. They understand all the contributions everybody makes, and everybody is in it together. You don't have to be, rich, poor, or from any particular type of background. As I said, we're bonded by being Wimbledon fans, and I would certainly echo again what Dennis has said. It's a very convivial atmosphere for anyone who's never taken part before to jump in, and you'll be more than welcome to come down, help with clean up to the ground, help with any background stuff around the match day, whatever little or small amount of time you have to be able to contribute. Then we'd obviously welcome your support and take you up on any opportunity you can offer.